Here's a much clearer video of my vertical workbench. What I have going on right now is a Helldiver biplane. I got started on that a little while ago, and I used my magnetic building board. As you can see, I used magnets instead of pins. I already got one side built right there. This side's going to be identical because my magnets, I just leave them in place and it makes a real nice jig. So later on, when I go to build the fuselage nice and square, I'll make a crack probably right around, like to say that point right there. I'll make a crack here on both sides, draw the ends together. That way I get a really nice straight fuse. Other than that, it's going to be a pretty straightforward build. I always like this plane. I think it's got a good chance of being a good flyer. So the reason why I have a vertical workbench is because I like to work standing up. It's easier on my back, and if I need to make a quick getaway for some reason, I don't have to push away from my bench, my table. I can make a quick exit from here, straight out the door. I also like to add that this reduces a lot of clutter because you really can't leave anything laying around on this vertical surface for the obvious reasons. It'll all wind up on the floor. And yes, I've narrowly missed my foot with the X-Acto knife a couple of times, but that's not much of a learning curve, okay? So don't even start with that. I have also a really nice tool over here. This thing's called the chopper, and I use it to make nice square cuts in my balsa wood, especially when it comes to uprights. All the framing in there, it's really nice to have a good square cut. This is just a piece of bar stock with a very sharp single-edged blade, and you just slide it up against this guide right here and bam, cut it off. You can cut as many as you like as long as you don't exceed the width of your blade, obviously. This is also a cabinet, so we lift it up like so, and there's all my stuff. I've got some simple cabinet style hinges here to hold it up. It wasn't very difficult to build, and if you have, if you're semi-proficient with tools, you can actually build one of these pretty easily. The hard part about it is it gets a little heavy. I had to use a cleat mount in the back, and of course a stud finder, because you want to hit the studs when you hang this thing. The actual space it takes up, floor space, is only 18 inches, and it goes up about 40 inches in height, and it's 48 inches in width, so you can build pretty big on this thing, or you can build a couple different models. I coated the surface, actually not, but you'll see I have a piece of cardstock back there in case I want to make some cuts. So it's a pretty good setup, and honestly, the whole reason I did it was because I get a sore back after a few hours or a few minutes working there, which I still do. I still need to sit down and work sometimes, but I also have the ability to turn around and actually do my building over here. So at any rate, that's all I wanted to say. This is a much clearer video, I hope, and you'll pardon my voice. I just got out of bed, got a lot to do, and I wanted to get the other side of this fuselage built. And I also found out the reason why my videos are so damn fuzzy is that you got to clean the lens once in a while. All right, over and out. Have a nice day, please.